Wait, what did he say? Y'all, y'all come on back and let's talk about it. Hello and welcome to gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, where we do reviews on movies, TV, books, life, current events, whatever. This is a safe place where we can talk about it all. That way I learn from you, you learn from me, and we learn together. Now, y'all, what we're going to talk about today is going to make some of y'all mad, and I really do not care. I don't care if the Tourette Society gets upset. I don't care if the white folks get upset. I don't care if the black folk get upset. I don't care if the handicapped. I don't care who it is. If you get upset by what I'm getting ready to say, you should be upset by what he said. Okay? So don't get mad at me about how I feel because you wasn't mad at him for how he felt. So let's play the clip and then we'll talk about it.
John Davidson shocked the BAFTA Awards with racial slurs and abuses. Davidson threw the N-word at Michael B. Jordan and Delroy Lindo, who were on stage presenting an award. He later also yelled, "Shut up," to BAFTA chair Sarah Putt, and you at the directors of Boom. The room froze, but he didn't mean to offend. Davidson is a Tourette syndrome activist and the real-life inspiration behind the BAFTA-nominated film I Swear. Tourette syndrome can cause involuntary vocal tics, including sudden shouting, profanity, or offensive language, with no warning and no control. Before the ceremony even began, the audience had been warned this might happen. Host Alan Cummings stepped in and saved the day by clarifying that's how Tourette's shows up for some people, and thanked the audience for their understanding. Davidson later left the ceremony quietly. Did this moment create awareness, or did it go too far for a live award show?
Okay. Now, let's clear some things up. Number one.
3 warning signs that your blood pressure is high.
I don't have a problem with people with disabilities. I do not have a problem for people of different races. Different lifestyles than mine, all that good stuff. Now, this kind of behavior, I have a problem with. This is what I have a problem with. Now, as you saw in the clip, they gave a definition of what Tourette syndrome is. And I understand the syndrome. For those of you that don't know what BAFTA is the British Academy of Film and Television Arts. So that's across the pond. As far as I'm concerned,
wait, is this really 2026 pricing? I paid less than $2 for these wedges.
they have done what they always do. When it came to this situation, they hurried up to make excuses for this cracker. I have worked and I have seen persons with Tourette syndrome, and I have yet. This is the first one that I have ever seen hollering nigga. I don't care if it's ERAGUH, none of it is acceptable. This is the first one that I've heard say that. Now, they have said vulgar things, cuss, but racial slurs, I've never heard. The syndrome, again, I understand, but the racial slurs, I do not. I do not accept that pissy apology, that Apollo lie, that squashed grape stood up there and gave on the behalf of the BAFTAs, and then you did not apologize to those two adult black men. You apologized to the audience. When that racist white trash stood up there and called those two black men niggas. Now, I could show grace if everyone that he outbursted to was called niggas. Or every time he had an outburst, that's what he said. I wonder when they consulted him on the movie that he was in, how many times he outbursted with the word nigga. I wonder, is this what he burst out with all the time? And now they're lying and saying that the crowd was told in advance that there would be outbursts. Why wasn't he seated somewhere else, like via in the next room watching on video, and he could have outbursted all he wanted to? If he knows and you know it's disruptive, why would he sit in that audience and disrupt the whole event? And you all allowed it, and then turned around and aired it. Now you edited when the young black man got up and said free Palestine. You edited that out. But you didn't edit out this deflected Keebler elf hollering nigga. You didn't take that out. You allowed that to be aired. And you have yet to say anything to to Michael B. Jordan and Mr. Delroy. You have yet. And then you had that funny looking squash grape. You had that sweet pea stand up there with that ugly makeup on, wishing that any one of those black men would say something to him. Again, with that phony apology to the crowd. If this, Lord have mercy, white trash had said this to a Jewish person, they would be in an uproar. If they had said anything derogatory about he wasn't standing up in there hollering faggot. Because he knows that they don't play that. Just like he knows the Jewish community don't play that. The Spanish community don't play that. The Asian. We are the only group of people that can be disrespected openly. And I don't want to hear about ICE. I don't want to hear about that. I don't care nothing about that. This just started happening. This has been happening to us since we got here. So I don't want to hear about that. I don't want to hear it. Because it's new to you. Until this piece of trash that's in the administration now got here, y'all been passing and calling yourselves white and got your mouth fixed to call us nigga quicker than they do. So I don't want to hear about ICE and how you being treated right now. I don't care nothing about it. I don't even want to hear it. This is what we've been dealing with from day one. And we're just supposed to take it on the chin and wipe it off and go head on. We're not supposed to feel anything about it. We're not supposed to say anything about it. We're just supposed to accept it, and that's that. Turn the other cheek and oh, oh. And that's exactly why they continue to do what they do. If they knew there would be some repercussions, they would not be doing it. They would not be doing it. But they know all y'all gonna do is sing and dance, march up and down the street. All they gotta do is put a white woman in your face. There ain't nothing a black woman can do. Because she don't exist. If it ain't cooking and cleaning, shit, a black woman don't matter for nothing. A nigga gal ain't worth nothing. Raper, you can do that. But respect for a black woman or a black man is none. They know exactly what to do for you black men, you nigga men. They know just what to do for y'all. And y'all stand around and grin and hem haw with them, and that's exactly why they do just what they did to Mr. Delroy and this Michael B. Jordan boy. And I said boy because he's a much younger person than I am. I was so taken aback. And when that clown stood up there with that fake apology, with that smirk on his face, now let's clear something up. If there had been some niggas in there, they'd have tore that place up. If they would have had some niggas in there, it wouldn't have went down like it went down. But see, that's the difference. They have black people in there. They have black folks in there. But if it had been some niggas, it might have been burned down this morning. Goof Troop may have been in the hospital or underground this morning. And if you would have had the right black folks up in there, there might have been some reconstruction going on this morning as well. And that's what needs to happen to a lot of these establishments so that they can learn and will learn to respect you like they do every other group but you. You all have been singing long enough. Now, Mr. Delroy and Mr. Michael B. Jordan, what they need to do is sue the shit out of BAFTA. For allowing him to stand up there, stay in there, and say those terrible things. I don't care if he did cuss the rest of the night. I do not care. And this is the part that gets me is they knew that he was going to do outbursts. They knew that. Because let them tell it, they warned the audience prior to taping. Now we're going to be real. A lot of people with handicaps and disabilities use that as an excuse to be cruel. Oh, he got the this, she got the that, we got the overlook, and da, 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 da. No, we do not. Because their words hurt just like anybody else's. And they claim they want to be treated just like everybody else. So they can get the shit slapped out of them too about their dang mouths. They can get their behinds whooped just like any, since you want to be so equal. When I slap fire, don't go running down there to the police and the lawyers and the this and the that. You want to be treated just like everybody else. Let you tell it. Well, when you get out of line, you have all the rights and privileges as everybody else. So don't be surprised when it feels like you've been struck by lightning. Okay? Do not be shocked by that because you want to be treated just like everybody else. And you should be. Because he was perfectly aware of what he said. He knows the connotations of it and everything else. He knows he has Tourette. They made a movie about him. And he was being honored at this same BAFTA. And then you got the nerve to put his pale-faced ass up there. And he apologizes to the crowd, the audience. Give me a break. Let's make it perfectly clear. I don't have no problem with anybody. I don't care blind, cripple, crazy, white, blue, purple, orange, green. I don't care. My motto is if you treat me with respect, I treat you with respect. But once you get out of line, I get right out of line with you. Like they say, when you go low, I go lower. I'm not prejudiced, but I ain't stupid either. I'm not a coon. I'm not a Sambo. I'm not a step and fetch it. I'm not an Uncle Tom. I'm not afraid to say cracker or peckerwood. I'm not afraid of it. Just like they're not afraid to say nigga. And they saying it all over the world as it was evident as what we talking about right now. Hold on just a minute. This is my niece calling me. Hi. Hi, Silo. Hey. Hi, man.
We're just leaving school.
What? Hi.
Showing up again. She not call you to make you spit bubbles, dude. What is going on?
Hi.
Hey. Oh, now we're gonna be shy.
No. Well, you
I was
guys,
just talking away.
you guys caught me in the middle of doing my podcast, so we're on TV. Ah,
Ooh, wait, dude.
him's on TV.
Say, hey, guys. Put our hands in our mouth. Come on now. Well, we can fight you back later.
Okay, do that. I'm talking about the BAFTA stuff. Have you seen it?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god. Okay, well just watch my podcast.
Okay, I will. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye, baby. Oh my god, that was my niece and nephew. Ah, they're so wonderful. I'm sorry, you guys, but I have to. They're gonna call me back later, as you heard. But anyway, oh my gosh, that really just made my day. Oh, that's so wonderful. Okay, but anyway, as I was saying, I don't have a problem with saying it because they don't have a problem with saying it. They try to act like, oh, well, why can't we say? And the only reason why they want to say it is because they want to continue to insult you. But see, I know how to say white trash too. But I don't. Not that I can't. I don't. You have to, what we have to realize is a group of people don't care about you. It's the individual. Regardless to what race, it's that individual that likes you. It's that one Indian girl or boy. It's that one Mexican girl or boy. It's that one white girl or boy. And that girl or boy may be going home to parents and family that says, I know you wasn't at school playing with that nigger child, that nigger girl, that nigger boy. And if they continue to work on said child, after a while they'll be calling you a nigger too. So don't get it twisted. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you look like. If you respect me, I respect you. If you love me, I love you. And before you get too far gone, my family's probably whiter than yours. So again, don't get it twisted. Because you're sitting up here looking in my black face. Don't get it twisted. My family is just as white as yours. And I don't love them any less than I do my family that has a face black as mine. So, don't even try that. I love those that love me, period. And I am sick and tired of those that look like me having to accept this kind of behavior off of people that looks like you. I'm sick of it. Them people, they got up in the morning thinking they're going to do something kind and nice and gone back to the house. And they have been humiliated in front of the world and are expected to not say anything, not feel anything. Just accept it. And again, if it was any other group, the BAFTAs might be shut down right now. If it had been any other group, but since it was black folks, who cares? Ah, we've been doing it too. You know, niggers can take it. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of it. But don't let your administration fool you, because we ain't the black folks from 19 from 18. It don't work like that anymore. And then in the same, all in the same token, I can understand why you're doing it. Because we haven't been out in these streets. You haven't been able to get us to march up and down the streets in this administration, because the plan was to shoot us down in the streets like you always been doing. You were just gonna mass murder us, you thought. That was the plan. You know, because they used to us marching and singing and up and down the roads and back and forth, and that would have gave them a reason to. But since we've been staying home and minding our own black business, this may be a ploy for that reason. But I implore you to stay home. Though this may have hurt, don't retaliate. That's what they want. That would give them reason. We have sacrificed too many bodies for too long. And speaking of sacrifice, a young man in Marietta, Georgia, 21 years old, I don't even know this child. All I know is he was a black boy. Same age as my nephew. Found hung from a tree. This was just the other day. And you try to tell me why you don't understand how we feel, 21 years old, he had his whole life. It has been washed under the rug and considered suicide. From what I understand, he just had a birthday. I just, and you people want to tell me and us to get over it. Oh, that was 1,000 years ago. That boy's life was taken from him less than a week ago. It infuriates me. It breaks my heart. And it scares me. Because I don't want this to happen to my nephews, my nieces, my brothers, my cousins, my aunts and uncles and friends just because of the color of their skin. This has got to change. This has got to stop. We've had enough. 400 years ought to be enough. Things need to change. Well, I've come to the end of my rant about the BAFTA and the man, because that had absolutely nothing to do with Tourette's. For those that are suffering with Tourette's, I have much respect for you. This man was well aware of what he was saying and what he did. I am not going to accept the excuse that it was Tourette's that made him say what he said. I refuse to accept that. I'm not going to accept that. I don't care nothing about him having Tourette's. That's what he has been taught, and that is what he lives, and that is what he wanted to say, and he did. Again, Mr. Delroy and Michael B. Jordan, sue them. Sue BAFTA and sue the Tourette syndrome man and his family too. Let them know that we will not accept this behavior from anybody, just like all other groups do. You guys, I'm sorry for being so emotional. I just don't know what to say. Yes, I do. Thank you to all my peach trees and sunflower seeds. I cannot do this without you. If you're new here, thank you for joining me, and I hope that you come back. Again, happy birthday to all Februarians. February is almost over. Can you believe it? It's gone by so fast. Just sent you a step-by-step guide. I want to say, again, thank you for joining me here on gskptv, also known as Georgia Sunflower, Kansas Peach, and as I always say, wash your hands, wear your mask. There's still flu bugs, all kind of cold and flu and COVID, and it's just so much going on top of everything else. We've got to watch out for one another. Okay, Lord, you guys just pray for me. This climate that we're in is it's especially for our people, for African American and brown people. It's very stressful. It's very, very stressful, and I'm sorry for getting emotional, but I can't help it. I'm out here, my family's out here, we're trying to live, and this is what we are facing. This is what we are dealing with every day. But because we serve a mighty God, whatever his will is, it will be. As I always say, I am my brother's keeper. I love you, and until next time, bye.